Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Yogah Karmasu Kaushalam.
Business Correspondence, Drafting a Press Release. I, Dr. Rinki Menon, welcome the viewers to today's session. In today's module, we shall learn about the importance of press release for a business enterprise through the different press release examples. We shall show you through examples what to do and what not to do when writing a press release for a business enterprise. Press release. A press release is an official statement by a business that is given to the press for public knowledge. Press releases are typically short and to the point, providing only the information necessary to communicate with the public about a product launch, business update, or other information pertaining to the business. If you are thinking about public relations strategies for your business, you will certainly be considering the press release form. But although many know what they are, few know that how and when to use a press release. Issuing a press release doesn't mean the media will automatically run with it. Media outlets will ask the same questions they always do. Like, does it interest their readers? Does it benefit the community in some way? You should also consider other outlets that might pick up your press release. If you are lucky, bloggers, tweeters and others on social medias may find it worthy of promoting within their social networks. Importance of press release for a business enterprise. Now that you know what a press release is, you might be wondering why you should consider writing one for your business. There are many benefits to issuing a press release for your business. Here are a few of the ways press release can benefit your business. They are an effective method of branding your business. They can increase the foot traffic to your business. They effectively increase your website's search engine optimization (SEO) and enhance your business online presence. They can generate more sales by announcing a new product or service launch. They can help gain momentum for an upcoming product release or a business event. They can help you get ahead of bad press and manage a crisis affecting your business. Now, writing a press release. In order to be able to write a winning press release, it is also necessary to understand the press release structure. It starts with the heading. Next, we move towards the introduction or the lead. The third section forms the source of the information. Coming to the next part, that is essentials required in the press release. Last, with a winning note, we shall write some quotes. If anything else remaining, it comes to the bottom. And lastly, it ends with the contact information, which should be reachable and to the point. So, let us take a look at all of them in detail. Headline. In order to have a fish, you need to catch it first. First thing first, your press release needs to have a catchy headline in order to be successful. It's the first thing people will read, and based on that, they will make their decision whether they want to read the whole thing or not. Try to keep it short. This way, it's easier to read. It looks more appealing, and as long as it's no more than 110 characters, people might even tweet about it. Make it fresh, newsworthy and interesting, as the whole decision making process takes about 3 seconds. The next section is lead. Answer the 5 W's briefly, but hold to your readers' attention. The second most important part of writing a press release is to craft the lead. That's exactly where the impatient ones will find the answers to the most important questions, including the 5 W's: what the news is about, who is involved, when and where it happened, and why it is important. When writing this part, make sure you follow the miniskirt rule, meaning your lead should be long enough to cover the essentials but short enough to keep it interesting. Don't waste the journalist's time. You have to pique their curiosity, not give them all the details at once. The next is source. Prove your trustworthiness. If you are basing your press release on external sources, make sure to cite them. That way, you will become more credible in the eyes of your audience. It's essential to make sure whatever you are linking to is legitimate and not a fake news. Essentials. The beauty is in the details. Give your readers the essential details. And by details, we are meaning the basic information that is necessary to figure out why this press release is newsworthy. You don't want to write a novel. Just give a brief explanation and get the reporters excited about something they'll write about. Quotes. Show the perspective of others. Press release quotes are always welcome. Why? They bring another perspective to the text and make it more diverse. Quotes can easily make your text more interesting and more readable, which will be good enough to include them in your press release. Additional data. Is there anything else you need to add? If so, this is the time to do it without actually overdoing it. Remember, sometimes less is more, and that's definitely the case when it comes to writing a good press release. Contact details. Introduce yourself. Don't forget to add contact details to journalists so we'll come to know how to reach you or anyone else worth contacting. It's important because they might want to ask some additional questions about the story. If you forget about this part, the chances of getting your release published are basically slim to none. Boilerplate, the perfect way to end a press release. If you caught the journalist's attention and they kept on reading until this place, most likely they want to know more about you. The boilerplate is exactly the place where you will find an additional information about your company or you. Make it fun and interesting. It works as your business card and you want to present yourself well. Now, we will learn on how to write a press release through this example provided here. Starting with the contact information, here we shall have the company name, contact name, phone number, email address. Put the release date of the press release. The main press release headline should always be in capital letters. The next title or the case should be italicized or it is an optional subtitle or subhead. The date line. In the bracket, you should mention the city, state and the month date. The lead briefly and explicitly state the information you need to share. Include the who, what, when, where, why and how, and the lead with the most important information. Next, followed by the body paragraph, which shall include the background information, rich quotes, etc. Coming to the last section that calls for the boilerplate. And finally, we shall call it into action. A press release typically begins with the name of the city where it originates from and the current date. It should include an attention-grabbing headline. Third, always write it in the third person, sharing riveting information from an outsider's perspective as the media would. If your information isn't riveting, take a step back. Maybe there's something you can add to your event or announcement that will make it more interesting. Of course, that something has to happen. You can't mention that an A-listed celebrity will show up when you know fully aware that they are not going to come. Linking your press release to a current trend or timely occurrence in the news can also grab the attention. Avoid dry, rigid wordings. You don't want to lose your readers with the first sentence. The bottom line is that if your event is boring, your press release may be a yawn worthy too. And if that's the case, why would any media want to chase the story? A press release should not be a mere recitation of facts. Effective press releases always employ quotes from someone significant to the company or event. A corporate executive or a representative firm like a charity benefiting from the event, for example. But quotes in press release are seldom a verbatim rendition of what a personage actually said. Instead, they are usually an idealized version of a statement, what that person should have said, that pushes the press release agenda. They act a rhetorical device to raise the interest level. What a press release is not. A press release is not a guaranteed marketing tool. Temper your expectations. Don't anticipate that mainstream media will jump on every press release that you write. But don't give up either. Successful publicity depends on sustained efforts, and press releases are a key part of your PR strategy. Continue looking for ways to make your press releases stand out, and you are bound to get some coverage. Business press releases. There are many different kinds of press release which can originate from any business enterprise. Today, we will learn on how to write a business press release through a few press release examples across various types to illustrate how to showcase a newsworthy angle objectively, consider the target audience and what would be of interest to them, and offer journalists resources. A product launch, a new hire announcement, an upcoming event. A product launch. The success of your new product press release getting published in the news can often decide on the success of your product or sales and can prove key to your public relation or PR and marketing strategies. Through the simple press release of Limoges Jewelry announcing the launch of its Wow and Forever Bridal Jewelry collection, you learn how to write a press release for a new product to grab the attention of journalists, get media coverage, and ultimately get your product seen by your target audience and raise the brand awareness. Here's an example of an online press release. Writing and pitching product launch press releases is no different from any other good press release in public relations. Things to be kept in mind. Keep the standard press release format as shown here. Pitch to relevant journalists and bloggers interested in your topic or industry. Establish a human connection. When we read the subject head of this present press release, over the last couple of years, more than ever before, we need a fresh, affordable jewelry line to dazzle our brides and grooms, giving them alternatives to spending 1 to 2 months' salary on a wedding set. This highlighting the surge of demand of an affordable wedding jewelry. Do not mass mail everybody. Let's go over the basics in regard to writing an effective press release for a new product. Include the following in your product press release. Headline. An attention-grabbing headline about your product and make it count. Limoges Jewelry announces the launch of its Wow and Forever Bridal Jewelry collection. Second, the lead. A brief overview of the story including answers to the questions, that is the 5 W's. Who, what, when, why, and with what effect. The lead here says, over the last couple of years, more than ever before, we need a fresh, affordable jewelry line to dazzle our brides and grooms, giving them alternatives to spending 1 or 2 months' salary on a wedding set. This calls for the lead. Dateline. To confirm that you are providing the most up-to-date information. Addison 3, PRWEB, September 1, 2022. Coming to the body, an explanation of the information provided earlier in the lead. The first paragraph should include the most newsworthy information about your product and finishing with secondary details. The body here says, with a couple years of cancelled and postponed weddings, Limoges Jewelry is seeing a surge in demand for affordable wedding jewelry. The collection offers affordable pricing for genuine white topaz and diamond accents, all set in platinum plated sterling, 14 karat gold over sterling and 14 karat rose gold over sterling. This collection is 100% personalized. The collection goes from simple traditional bands to bowl sets and solitaires. The collection also offers men's jewelry and many brands are unisex so that both the sets can buy them. It also offers mother of the bride and groom gifts and bridal party gifts. The body makes it interesting. The company details. A short paragraph including your company name, spokespeople and background information on your company and its products to help journalists understand the nature of the business and make writing about it easier. This is your company's boilerplate. About Limoges Jewelry. Limoges Jewelry is the leading manufacturer of personalized jewelry. For over 20 years, we have brought you traditional and trendy unique personalized designs. We offer a wide variety of products which include class rings, name jewelry, family jewelry and men's and bridal jewelry, all expertly personalized by our skilled artisans. We pride ourselves on offering personalized quality jewelry at the best prices in the market. To inquire about wholesale opportunities, please email gmichael@cpscompany.com. Media contact information. The authors or companies or agencies' contact information as presented here was Greg Lee. It gave about Limoges Jewelry and also an URL about the company's website, stating the number in the end. Let's understand how this press release will stand out from other stories. Limoges Jewelry's newsworthy edge in introducing a new collection is seen in the first sentence of their product launch press release. Highlighting the surge of demand for affordable wedding jewelry because of postponed wedding during the pandemic is highly emotional issue, making it a newsworthy angle. Journalists can immediately decide to cover this collection since it proves to be valuable and timely in the wedding industry. Here, we have given a sample of new product launch, but you can apply these same rules to an event press release, for an acquisition press release, to announce new hires, for rebranding or outreach programs, to all types of press releases. Next, we learn on how to write a press release for a new hire announcement. A new hire announcement. A new hire press release is an excellent way to gain media coverage of a new hire, curate goodwill towards your business, and boost customer trust in your business. With numerous employee announcements daily, you can make your hiring announcement stand out from the rest by learning how to write new hire press release effectively and distributing them to the right sources. Through this example press release of Tag Board appoints Aaron Ryan, president of North Rock X and former NBA executive, to its board of directors. You learn how to write a press release for a new hire in your businesses to grab the attention of journalists, get media coverage and ultimately get visibility for your business. Let us take a look at this image. Make sure your new employee or promotion announcement press release answers the following question. Who is the new employee or person being promoted? Aaron Ryan, president of North Rock X and former NBA executive, as stated in the example. Next, what will be his or her function in the company? as stated here, joining the tag board as an independent board member? The answer is mentioned. What was his or her previous job or position? As stated here, Ryan's expertise across professional sports runs the gamut. During his 22-year career with the NBA, Ryan helped manage business operations of numerous properties including USA Basketball and the NBA 2K League, the first official esports league operated by a professional American sports entity, now in its 5th season. How many years of experience does he or she have? As stated here in the first line itself was 22-year career. Who does he or she replace in this position? Or is it a newly created function? Joining the tag board as an independent board member as answered. In the case of promotion, who will take over the previous responsibility of the employee that has been promoted needs to be answered. Let's understand how this press release will stand out from the other stories. In the first paragraph, Tag Board's press release does an excellent job of establishing why this new hire should pique journalists' interest. As stated here, Aaron Ryan was the North Rock ex-president and NBA and overtime executive. The new hire brings a new level of expertise that will help Tag Board's platform in major sports and media partners. The following paragraphs expand on the newsworthy angle by discussing Mr. Ryan's expertise and career. This instills trust and optimism in customers, investors, and employees who may be uneasy about the new change. When writing press release for a new hire, use an interactive press release format to spread the word about your new hire announcement. Once you have got all the details down about your new staff, it's worth sharing your news in a way that will improve your chances of media publishing and talking about your story. Although journalists may be a bit hesitant in the beginning, your news will definitely stick their memory. Unlike traditional press releases, a digital press release is easy to copy, easy to download, and difficult not to notice. You can also try writing a different kind of new hire press release which, apart from the standard details, gives you the opportunity to add some extra personal background information. What this person specializes in, what he or she likes to do every day, what his or her interests are. Next, we learn on how to write a press release for an upcoming event. An upcoming event. Using a press release to market an upcoming event can help your event gain media coverage, leading to more exposure and an increase in attendance. Understanding how to write an event press release effectively is the first step to successfully marketing your event. Event press releases use the standard format to highlight the significance of the upcoming event. Through this sample press release of Rolling Stones to perform in New LA Festival, you learn how to write a press release for an upcoming event to grab the attention of the journalist, get media coverage, and ultimately get more exposure and attendance for your event. Here's a look at the next upcoming event press release. Writing a press release for an event is just like any other press release. Whether you are using a press release template or creating your own, make sure to include the following. Title: telling what the news will be about. Like here, Rolling Stones to perform at New LA Festival. Coming to the lead, a summary of your event press release. As stated here, the Rolling Stones will become the first band to perform on the moon in 2030 at the first annual Moon Festival to be held in Los Angeles. Coming to the body, elaborating on the details provided in the lead. Exotic Evans Excellent Events will host Moonfest October from 25th to 27th, 2023 at Los Angeles' famous Griffith Park Observatory. The Rolling Stones will headline the final night of the festival with a show performed from a stage on the moon. Their performance will be a broadcast to screens at the festival grounds through the Griffith Park Observatory telescope. The date of publishing, ensuring the event press release is timely, as stated here, for release on December 31st, 2021. Coming to the boilerplate, a short description of you and or your business. A leading event organizer in New LA, Exotic Events Excellent Events, offers a varied range of end-to-end quality event management solutions for a host of events from weddings to birthdays, product launches, corporate meets, etc. From concept to delivery and post-event reporting, Exotic Events Excellent Event does it with precision, flair and style that few can match. Among the event management companies in New LA, Exotic Events Excellent Events has the right combination of creative and skilled professionals, sound, logical resources, extensive supplier network and a proactive, passionate approach. This has enabled us to create many and unforgettable experiences successfully well within clients' budgets. Coming to the contact information, contact details of the author, company or the PR agency. As stated here, Exotic Events Excellent Events, the contact information, the person like Mia Hawthorne, the number and the email ID mentioned here. If you like to invite a journalist to your event, you should also send them an actual invitation beside the press release, clearly stating the date, time and venue. There are 4 popular types of event press release. Information about upcoming closed events where we invite journalists or simply announce they will take place. Information about closed events that have already taken place. Information about upcoming open events with the intention of using the media to invite their audiences. And information about open events that have already taken place. Things to keep in mind. Before you write a press release about a product launch or announce a new hire or announce an upcoming event and then send it to relevant journalists, you should first answer a couple of questions. Does the media outlet you are addressing cover similar events? Does the journalist that you are addressing deal with your subject matter? Will the journalist find all the information necessary to write a useful article for your audience? What is the most important thing in your event press release and will it be enough for the media outlet to publish it or not? Below are some of the points or things pointed out by the journalists who receive press releases and invitation. Let us check how they define writing a good press release. Avoiding the flowery style of writing press releases like adjectives, praises or exaggerations. Use figures, facts and sensible quotes instead of a bunch of adjectives and silly references. Presenting solid facts that interest the press about your product or event. When you send a press release to a city paper about a concert of a lesser known band of a niche genre other than just naming the music category, for example, eco-hip or gothic rock, please list something known that the audience can compare it to. After all, this will be read by everyone. Not sending your press release to a media contact who does not cover your niche. It is common practice that the city papers get flooded by spam from many agencies organizing events all around the country. It will not cover all the events, but only the ones happening in your city. Adding enormous attachments of your event press release. Attachments are incredibly important, but they must be of appropriate size and format so that looking through them will not require time and effort. Keeping in mind the sound frequency of calls, emails and follow-up. Calling in your press release is typically frowned upon and is generally treated like telemarketing. Journalists try to distance themselves from such PR professionals. On top of that, it's usually an intern without a clue that does the calling work. It's a little easier when you personally know the journalist, but it's still better practice to send them with a follow-up email instead. To truly sum up this article, though, I would like to share a piece of advice. The key to success is to know and like the media, getting to know the way they work, their office realities, and listening to their anecdotes about their experience with the PR pros. So, with this, we come to the end of today's lecture. Today we discuss about writing business press releases and learn to write press release through 3 different samples. I hope this shall help you to write better press release in the future. Thank you.